My second question is penalties, any kind of penalties in the game?
No, we've actually specifically steered away from penalties. We've tried to take a
Don, chime in.
Thank you.
We've tried to stay away from anything that would slow the game down. So that's why we don't have penalty kicks, we don't have offsides, there's no flopping. We don't do that stuff because we want people to focus on the scoring and make sure that they can play without feeling like there's a delay in the game of some kind. We don't have timeouts. There's nothing like that. It doesn't mean that one day we might have a mode or an option where that's a possibility, but at least to start, we want everyone to understand the base game, as Dave mentioned, and kind of go from there.
Okay, and my third question is longest match. How long? Typically, how long do these matches last?
I've seen a match go 15 minutes into overtime, which is a 20-minute match. Generally, somebody's going to score. But
what are the overtime like? You
sudden
guys
death.
Add extra boosters, or you guys?
It's just 5 minutes to play the regular match. If it's tied, it goes into overtime, and it'll stay in overtime until someone scores. Basically, golden goal. And usually somebody's going to score. It's tight quarters, so.
I have another thing to add to that. So the longest match I've seen was interesting. Is our last day of the beta. And our beta was over. It was the time that we'd announced that our time was over, and these guys specifically got together to try to keep the servers open by not scoring in overtime. So they were driving around and they were hitting the ball. And I don't know how. It was a while. It was a long time, and they were doing it for a while. We're like, we can't close because someone's still in overtime. So what we eventually did is that we started hopping into the stream because they were streaming it too. We started hopping in their stream and telling them, we're watching you. We know what's happening, and then we started giving them notices that something was going to happen, and watching their reactions were awesome. Like they started freaking out because they what's going to happen.
My account's gonna get banned.
Yeah, it was basically all we did was we just gave a message saying servers closed, but the build up and the fact that they were intentionally trying to keep the servers from closing because they were having so much fun, that was awesome. We had folks in the office huddled around desks just watching what these guys were going to do to see what they would do to save the ball from scoring on purpose.
Okay, all right. One last question. I know I said 3, but one more. All right. So 2 months down the line, this game is This game is already out. You guys already have a DLC plan. You guys already have all that stuff. What is the next game? Because this game looks pretty great, but I want to know what's cooking up there. That's what I want to know.
Oh man,
I wish we could talk about it.
I wish we could talk about it.
Something super duper cool as this, because this is great.
But the most straightforward answer we can give you without talking about what's specifically next is that we as a studio the team that's attached to this game really wants to support this game for a long time. To give you an idea of how we like to support our games, we put out a patch for Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Paddle Battle Cars 3 months ago, 7 years after it came out. So we support our games. We have a large team actively supporting our other game, Nosgoth, for Square Enix, which is the Legacy of Kain multiplayer, asymmetrical multiplayer game. And so
which we have fans of. You literally you say that word, and that's a magic word for some of our guys.
Start rubbing themselves everywhere. Nosgoth. It's what we do at the office also. But what's important for us is to make sure that the games that we have, that we support them well, because it doesn't matter how much you're paying for a game. It could be $5, $20, $50, whatever. You're expecting a certain experience and a certain quality level, and if there are things that your audience expects and you can't give it to them at the time, but you want to give it to them, then you should. And that's what we're trying to do, is we want to give our fans what they want. That because they spent their money with us or their time with us, that means something to us. And so we want to pay them back with supporting the game.
You're not directly just moving on from this game.
We're not directly just moving on from this game, no. We obviously, we're a business and we have lots of ideas. We have so many ideas floating around the studio, it's actually ridiculous.
Like you said, there's an infinite number of things that we can do with it. So we look at it as almost like a platform more than a single game.
Yeah, that's actually a perfect way to think of it, is as a platform, not a game.
And Rocket League made more of a sense as a new platform to launch rather than the first game. One more time. What was it?
Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Power Battle Cars
2 wouldn't be.
Well, originally the working title was 2, but it's so many. It's fun to say, but it's hard to remember.
No, but then you have to have like the subtitle that's just as many words underneath that.
Yeah.
So you're just like 12.
I will tell you this.
You watch Steam, it just fills up like the whole page on Steam.
It is a super early. It's super early, and it's not going to be the first DLC pack you guys see. But we are going to have various homages to that title appear in our DLC packs. So, yeah, you'll see forms of that title return in DLC in the future.
Okay, I can't take it anymore. I got to play this.
Okay, excellent. Here you go. Here's my controller.
Okay.
All right.
Am I going to pop up on the right? I think that's perfect. That's good
think
from my
you'll-
perspective
yes,
right
you
there.
will.
So I just yoink.
So basic controls are R2 is accelerate,
Okay.
and L2 is to reverse,
Okay.
and then cross, as Sony likes to say, is jump.
Oh, I don't want auto. I
We
want
call it X. You want to be on his team or against him?
I want against him. So that's be
on orange.
I'll be on
Yeah.
orange. Okay.
And so those are your basic controls. If you want to change your car, we can quit out real quick, and you can do that. And you
No,
can
I'm
mess
good. No,
with
just metal all
customization.
the way. Oh, okay.
And so you also have a boost button, which is on circle. And you increase your boost and that boost meter in the lower right-hand corner by driving over the lighted
Look,
circles.
just give me like 30 seconds to figure it out.
That was your teammate.
Oh, that was my teammate
Scoring on
Oh,
me.
scoring on you.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. Good job.
But I will warn you, though, Dave is extremely competitive, and he's not going to hold back.
All right. Okay. Let's do this.
Or his version of holding back would be my version.
Don,
of
you
ha-
can.
two
I
of
mean, you
me.
can literally also just put it on this, you know, and you don't have to change angles, and you can get in on this if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, this supports up to 4 players, so if you have a charged controller, you can.
Whoa! Why did I just go flying
It's
away?
drop
from
in,
that?
drop out. You can just drop in anytime.
Is there like an explosion when
Yes.
a goal happens?
When the goal
Yeah.
happens, it explodes, and everybody flies out. You'll see in the replay here. Your body.
You might need a cable for that one. Yeah.
All right.
I know where to go.
Okay.
Get in the cave.
Oh no! Oh.
So one of the things that, even though I've been playing the game a long time, I still have the skill level of someone who's just starting. It's just one of my weaknesses. The thing that I recommend about being new is to be a little bit more aggressive, so you can at least see what your potential is in terms of how fast the ball can move and how fast the car can move. And then at least that's what I like to do as a newbie skill level guy. But a lot of the more skilled players and the older players like to hang back and be more reactionary as opposed to being aggressive. That fast. Do we have it on All-Star? Is it on All-Star difficulty?
It's on Pro.
On Pro, okay.
What are the difficulties?
So there's Rookie, there's Pro and All-Star, and then Unfair. If you put on Unfair, that's where it goes 1v2, 1v3, 1v4. Also, E3 has changed my voice. Usually I don't sound like I'm about to sneeze.
Yeah, it's funny. You know, we were going to be streaming so much this week, and so there's a general concern. Like, I hope we have, enough to talk about, and I hope I, get fed well, and I hope I drink enough water. And like losing my voice, it didn't even factor that, and it's like very real at this point.
Oh, and it sneaks up on you too.
I felt bad because I saw some stage presentations today, and there were a lot of people that were like, "Okay, thanks for coming out and seeing this game." Ooh.
Well, PlayStation Experience, Adam Boyes, who's a very
Right.
important third-party guy at Sony, he had been speaking so much that when we were, I was on this panel on the last day, when he came out to talk to everyone, he literally could not speak because he had been speaking so much, and which is unfortunate because he had a lot to say and he couldn't because he was just so wiped. So we're just word to the wise, don't kill yourself. It's just point at the game and say play it.
Is there a button to correct myself while I'm in the air?
No. You have to do that.
You got to get good.
Yeah.
It's physics based. Some of the more advanced players though will use boost sometimes to try to change their trajectory, but it's entirely momentum and physics based. Are you all charged up over there?
Trying to be charged up over here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Did you on this system, Dave? Did we activate the third account?
No, get out of my goal. There we go.
No.
Okay.
So
And you can score on
you
yourself.
can log
So
in.
very
You
quickly,
can.
you'll just have to choose this third user when you sign in. And the ones that they're using already are Rocket League and SARB PC. So the other two you could pick from.
Okay, now I'm slowing down a little bit. Now I'm trying to get me more methodical. Try to get nope, get out of there. Nope.
Also,
No.
if you're not,
Yes.
one other thing I'll add for the folks at home that haven't seen that in any footage, because I don't know why I haven't done it, Dave, but we haven't done it yet. We haven't taken footage. You can change the perspective of multiplayer of the split screen also. If you prefer
Okay.
horizontal,
Oh, yeah,
you can do that
horizontal.
too. Yeah, it seems to be a studio preference to do it this way. But for you horizontal fans, the old school Mario Kart 1 fans, we have it in there. How do the controls feel?
It's good. Yeah, it's the only thing that I'm just absolutely abysmal at is if I start spinning in any weird direction while I'm in the air. Like I was talking before, it's kind of like reorient myself.
Have you tried the other camera angle? If you hit triangle, you'll do ball cam, and now that instead of giving you the arrow, you'll now focus on the ball.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
There you go. So all you have to do is just hit start. There you go, and pick your team.
Nice. Oh. So what team are you on?
I don't know. I picked auto, so it's
If you ever want to know, if you hold your controller up to the camera,
it
tells you what team you're on.
Go Team Blue.
So we wanted to use that.
Or Team Orange.
You're in Team Orange. It was blue
Yeah.
because blue scored.
Oh.
So
rub it in your face there.
Yeah.
When you score on the replay, it shows it. But when you're not replaying, if you ever forget what team you're on, you can just look at your controller.
Here you ball. Yeah, that the ball is easily identifiable, even with the one corner of the screen all the way over there. I can still see exactly where it is, like right next to my goal right now. No, get out.
So once you guys get the hang of the controls, some of the more advanced moves are to jump and then press a direction that you want to go and jump again, and that's how you flip or bicycle kick or do the sides. And then if you want to do a power slide, that's the square button.
Ooh, good recovery there. Oh, look at that. Oh, and then he sweeps around. Look at that. That was you, right?
Yeah.
That's not an AI
yeah.
pulling that off. I mean, you might have good AI, but that's not. I mean, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Although our AI is pretty good.
It is. We actually had to explain to several people online that they were playing against AI. We were getting during the beta. We were asking if we were going to have bots, and we're like, "You've been playing against bots." And they're like, "Wow, really?" And yes, which made us feel pretty good. But that's part of the advantage we think of the drop in, drop out. Oh man, that's what it is.
Whoa! I didn't even see that happen.
All right, watch the replay.
It's okay. I don't need to see it. I'm fine.
So this is a debug unit, so we have to whitelist the IP, which means that we can't go online with it. But if we were to go online,
Disgusting.
if we were to go online, you'd be able to, if you wanted to, in this exact same configuration, play against up to 5 other players with no problem. You just have to go straight into matchmaking.
Wait, what? What the? Hold on. I'm answering a question here.
I was trying to get a turbo, guys. Come on.
That's just like a free throw, you know? That's just like, what is it in tennis? You just spike it. You know?
I think it is a spike, right?
Overhead slam.
So, Don, you going to get up here and do this or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, whenever you're ready. I am slightly getting better. I'm getting more aware. I'm feeling it. Nope, get out. Nope.
Have you tried experimenting with driving on the walls yet, or the ceiling, or using your boost?
Yeah, the boot. How do I get the boost back?
So the booster, if you see the lighted circles that are on the ground there, that's what you want to drive over.
The final piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going way too fast. It's like tough
There's
to.
a control right over there.
It's tough to know when to slow down. Oh, we're all getting in.
You'll need to charge it though. I believe that one needs to be charged.
Whoa. Keep forgetting about the. No, don't go back.
The other rooms are open,
From where the capture room or?
actually. They capture the yes.
Oh, correct.
No, no.
I'll be back.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
I was there. I got there. I didn't do anything when I got there, but I was in the vicinity of that goal.
6-0.
But what? Whatever.
I'm not counting.
It doesn't matter.
If you score 6 goals in the final game, that's a trophy, actually. Just
Oh,
to let you
okay.
know. So if you're curious, score 6 goals in a game. It's called Helen's Pride. It's a trophy.
In like online multiplayer with random people, or
In general, you can do it
play,
offline.
so you can play
or
with
online.
friends, and
yeah.
So I can game that. You know, if it's like you just
You
score me
can.
6 times, and then we'll win.
You can, and so I'll
God, you-
full disclosure. You could probably game a lot of our trophies, but we did that. We don't want people to have to do these overly complex things in order to get trophies. We want them to have fun, and we want to reward people for playing. So, as long as people are having fun and playing the game, we're glad you got the trophy.
I'm having fun. It's tough to keep up with this.
Only 5 seconds left. You should go take them to DFH Stadium, which would be perfect.
Well, I can lower the bot skill too.
Yeah.
Although if he comes in, then there won't be any.
Thank you guys for throwing questions and comments. Sorry we don't have somebody specifically in the chat right now.
Do they have anything specific they'd like to know?
We've.
Wow, E3 really did change my. And next up, this old hit from Genesis.
Yeah. Don's grinning. He's ready.
It's gonna happen.
Let's get it on.
It's about to happen.
So 4-player split screen, huh?
Yeah, 4-player split screen.
Yeah, people are rooting for me. I don't know why that's happening. That's a bad idea. I mean, do you get phenoms? Do you get like
Absolutely.
hustlers? People that come up and they're like, "Oh, Rocket League, what is this? I've never played." And then just like, they just drop the controller. And
That
walk
hasn't
away.
happened yet. Most of the fans who are fans love telling us they're fans, and we're glad that they do, because then we know that we can just play against them and have fun.
Which one do I join? Which?
Just do auto. We'll see what happens.
I'm on
And remember to check your controller. I think you're blue. You're on the blue team.
Yeah, you're on the
You
blue
press in the right stick, it'll show you behind view, and I kind of use that to figure out who I am.
team. We just both jumped over it. Got it. That's good.
The other way to think of it is the cars on the screen right now are either blue or orange, or different shades of it. So.
No, get out of there.
Come on.
No!
Come on.
Yeah.
I just hit it into my own goal.
Yeah, baby.
Sweet. Let's watch the replay of that one.
That was totally
So-
me.
Pressure
This
on
was
you
me
guys.
jumping right
So yeah,
there.
for reference, it looks like John, we're on the same team.
Yes, we are on the same team.
I see the attempt
could
to
you,
block
John?
it
Oh,
right there.
Could you, John?
it's terrible.
I thought we were gonna get Team John Don, but it didn't happen.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
So for you guys over there,
Oh.
Oh, that.
If-
Yeah, get it over.
Yeah.
Get it over there. Wait. Get back. Get back.
for you guys over there, if you want to change your camera, just hit triangle and you can toggle between behind the car and ball cam.
So what racing games that aren't car combat games do you guys like? Like what?
Here we
If
go.
I've played.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Well done. Personally speaking, I love the Burnout series, and
yeah.
and I like
I'm like trying to
Forza
do that.
Horizon quite a bit.
cool.
I played the hell out of the Fast and the Furious, but even though it's Fast and the Furious licensed thing, I played the heck out of it.
I got to check out a little bit of Forza today.
Forza
And,
6?
Yeah, and I dug it. It looks really good. The weather effects look really great.
Yeah, they're a really good team. They definitely know how to make card games.
No, get out of there. No, I scored on my.
Come on.
You're just loving
That
it
was
every minute.
Really good. I mean, he's doing trick shots.